The road to WrestleMania is right around the corner, and everyone on the Smackdown roster is gearing up for the Royal Rumble. Tonight, Smackdown is live in San Antonio, Texas, presented by Progressive, your number one choice in auto and home insurance. And tonight's huge main event promises to have Royal Rumble implications. It is a 5-man challenge. Adam Cole, Andrade Cien Almas, The Miz, Shinsuke Nakamura, the United States Champion AJ Styles, all fighting for a shot at the WWE Championship at the Royal Rumble. Smackdown tonight.
The following contest is a triple threat match. Making her way to the ring from San Jose, California,
Bayley making her way out here as we welcome you to Smackdown on Fox. I'm Kurt Rodriguez. We are live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, Texas, and it's all about building up to the Royal Rumble, ladies and gentlemen. 3 number one contenders matches tonight. We started with a triple threat match featuring the women's division. The winner of this match will challenge Shayna Baszler for the SmackDown Women's Championship at the Royal Rumble. It's going to be a very interesting challenge for any of these 3 ladies. The most interesting part is this. Becky Lynch, the former champion, not in this number one contenders match. As we found out over Monday Night Raw, she's going to be part of the women's Royal Rumble match. But and I'll continue this point after Carmella makes her way out. Here's the thing, much like we saw on Monday Night Raw, we'll see the winner of this match go on to the Royal Rumble match. The winner of this match will go on to the Royal Rumble event to take on Shayna Baszler for the SmackDown Women's Championship. But the remaining members of this match will be added to the Royal Rumble matchup, so it's an interesting strategy that we are seeing in this match. Whoever wins, of course, gets the big opportunity against Shayna Baszler for the SmackDown Women's Championship. You know, a championship opportunity at the Royal Rumble is very meaningful as we kick off the road to WrestleMania. Most of the superstars that win championships at the Royal Rumble event go on to WrestleMania as champions. So it's a huge opportunity.
and from Richmond, Virginia, Mickie James.
Mickie James, a former 6-time women's champion, ready to perhaps win that women's championship once more. Trying to set a target for Shayna Baszler over at the Royal Rumble. Mickey's no slouch. She's a veteran of the ring here in the WWE. Has been with the company since 2006. As we saw, Mickie James, she was chasing up the Women's Championship last summer. We could see a big opportunity for Mickie here, and there you see it on your TV screens. The Women's Championship number one contenders triple threat match starts. Right now, there's the bell. Here we go. Now going after Bayley rather quickly here. Bayley with reversal, crucifix, takedown, shoulders from the mat. Isn't enough to get the victory and go to the Royal Rumble. Mickie James may have been caught in the laurels there. She breaks up the count. Very bad strategy by Mickie James to get on the top rope to start taunting fans when there's a match going on. Remember, this is not an elimination match. The first person to get a pinfall or submission in this match would go on to the Royal Rumble to face Shayna Baszler for the championship. Bayley going after Mickie James. Taking her down. Big cross line deposited into the corner goes Mickie and a knee to the chest. Reversal here by Bayley. Look at this. Oh! goodness, what a suplex there by Bayley and a kick out. And here's Bayley just tossing Mickie James around like a ragdoll. Like I said, 3 number one contenders matches tonight. We will decide number one contenders at the Smackdown Women's Championship, the WWE Championship, and the Cruiserweight Championship. We'll be talking about that later on here on Smackdown. Mela sent into the corner now. Now shoulder first into the turnbuckle post. It's reversal by Mela though. Back and forth we go. Shoulders down here in the ropes, allow this match to continue. Body slam by Bayley out to Mickie James, dropping the elbow to the chest. That could be enough to get Bayley into the Royal Rumble and a kick out. All of these ladies are former SmackDown Women's Champions. Or I should say, both Carmella and Bayley are former SmackDown Women's Champions. Mickie James goes on the cover here. Bad position here from Mickie as she powers out. Mickie is a former Women's Champion from the previous iteration of the Women's Championship here in the WWE. She's won the title 6 times in the WWE. For the cover here, Carmella over on Mickie isn't enough to put her away. Mickie powers out. Here's Bayley. DDT. Bayley keeping her focus on Mela. Takes her back down. Now back to Mickie James. Here's Mickie with a kick to the gut. Whoa! Nice reversal there by Bayley. She takes her down with a clothesline. And Bayley's looking to capitalize here, sending Mickie into the ropes, staying in the middle. Hurricane Rana by Bayley. Bayley headed to the top rope, and it's an open field for Bayley. She could be headed to Houston after this. Here's Bayley looking for that elbow drop of Mela. Mela with the strategy, but Mickie stops the cover. Very smart move by Mela. She moves Mickie out of the way. She makes Bayley crash and burn. She tries to go for the cover. It's Bayley the one with a small package here. Is it enough to advance to Houston on the kick out by James? And now Mickie in a precarious position, shoulder first into the turnbuckle post. Bayley turns her attention to Mela. DDT. It's been quite some time since Bayley has had a women's championship around her shoulder or around her waist. Last time we saw Bayley challenge for that championship was back at SummerSlam, but the thing is, you can say that ever since Bayley has moved to SmackDown, she has seen a kind of a lack of opportunities for herself here on SmackDown. Of course, SmackDown known as a lack of opportunity. You have to make them yourself when you see them. And this is a big chance for Bayley to capitalize. Great in these matches, but there's Mickie James! What in the world? Spinning heel kick elbows Bayley, and now Mickie James back in action. Mela turns it around, single leg Boston Crab on James, but James quickly going for the ropes. Goodness gracious, that kick to the side of the head of Bayley. I don't even know how Bayley's standing up right now. Bayley Flint, now Mela follows it up with the cover, hooks both legs, shoulders on the mat, is it enough? Mela powers out at 2. Back to Mickie though, who rocked the world of Bayley just a couple of minutes ago. Big suplex to Mickie. And Bayley's looking to capitalize here. Bayley to Bayley connects. That's it. Call it a night. Shoulders down. Hook of the leg. There's Mel to break it off. Mel now sent into the corner. Nice reversal. Carmella firing back at Bayley. Suplex. Turning her attention back to Mickie James, who's been out cold for a while. Shoulders down. Isn't enough to advance to the Rumble. James powers out of 2. Mella's looking to close it here with the code of silence. The code of silence locked in. And the ropes allow this match to continue. Mella was looking to finish this one off. The code of silence. Mella with a super kick. Colin, oh, Bayley's back. Bayley's back on her feet. Bayley back on her feet. Bouncing up with a super kick. Adrenaline coursing through the veins of Bayley. Going after Mella in the corner. Oh, but Mella putting a stop to all the momentum that Bayley was carrying. Here's Bayley fighting her way back. Bayley hooking Mella in for the suplex. Bayley to Bayley. This one's it. Shoulders down. Hook and a leg on James. James powers out at 2. Bayley to the top rope. Bad intentions. Drops down to the back of Mickie. This one could end right here. Hook and leg isn't enough to advance to the Rumble. There's Mella to break it off. Hurricanrana, down goes Mella. And into the corner goes James. Bad intentions here. Watch out! Superplex off the top! James in trouble after the superplex. Bayley looking to punch her ticket to Houston. Hook and leg. Bayley almost had Mickie James there. Oh, DDT to Mella. Mella sent into the corner. A nice reversal by Mella. Oh my goodness. Reversal by Bayley. Crucifix takedown. Shoulders on the mat. Is it enough to advance to the Royal Rumble? Could it be? Bayley sneaks the victory. She advances.
Here is your winner, Bayley.
And now it's official. Bayley will face Shayna Baszler for the Smackdown Women's Championship at the Royal Rumble at the end of the month, live from Houston. Tough challenge ahead for Bayley. Will she be able to tackle it? We'll find out live at the Rumble. And speaking of the Royal Rumble, still to come tonight on Smackdown, you will see a huge number one contenders match between Mustafa Ali and Rey Mysterio. The winner will face Pete Dunne for the Cruiserweight Championship at the Royal Rumble. Who's headed to Houston for a title match? We'll find out live next. And we're back live on Smackdown, ready for another number one contenders match.
Making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 182 pounds, Mustafa Ali.
Mustafa Ali, a former United States champion who had quite a stellar 2019, looking to start 2020 in the same way. Huge match tonight for Ali as he goes one-on-one against Rey Mysterio. And the winner of this match will get a shot at Pete Dunne and his Cruiserweight Championship.
From San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio.
He is the master of the 619. He's a former world champion, Triple Crown, Grand Slam, Royal Rumble winner. He's done it all. But it's been over 20 years since Rey Mysterio has competed for the Cruiserweight Championship of the world. And what a huge opportunity it will be for Rey Mysterio if he wins tonight against Mustafa Ali to go one-on-one against a promising young man in Pete Dunne for that title. There's the bell. Here we go. Call down elbow tie up here. In Ali and Mysterio. Take down by Ali. Headlock. Applying pressure to Mysterio. Mysterio fighting out of it. Reversal here by Rey again. Reversal by Ali. Back and forth we go. Ali switching it around. Now Mysterio taking control. The hammerlock on the back. Applying pressure and pushing Ali up. You know, Shane. Good chain wrestling here to kick off Smackdown. Separated here by the official and Ali. Oh, man! Of course, Ali holds a thing or two about the Cruiserweight Championship. He started his career in the Cruiserweight division. And as part of the Smackdown roster, he flow on different... Oh, my goodness! I even forgot what I was going to say because Mysterio just putting up a hell of a display, goes for the cover here, and a kick out by Ali. Going for a big clothesline there doesn't work for Ali. Mysterio maybe going for the 619 here. Instead, Bronco Buster to the back. Kick by Mysterio. Mysterio looking to turn him inside out, and yes, he does. Falls it over the cover, shoulders to the mat. Is it enough to put him away here to go to the Royal Rumble? Ali turns it around. No, it's Ali the one for the cover here, and a kick out by Mysterio. Mysterio sending Ali into the corner, forearm to the face. That Cruiserweight Championship certainly very prestigious here on SmackDown. Champion Pete Dunne won the championship last year. It's been a hell of a championing big battles against Johnny Gargano. Gargano, of course, will be a part of the Royal Rumble matches. Mysterio heads to the top rope. Mysterio is looking for a big leg drop, but Ali not only moves out of the way, but follows it over with a drop kick to the head of Mysterio. Ali taking control of the legs of Rey. I don't agree that he's the time to showboat as he goes to the cover. Is it enough to put Rey away? Rey powers out. Reversal here by Mysterio. Now Ali sent it into the ropes. They made it in the middle. Ali turns it around. German suplex. Ali just pulling Mysterio to the middle of the ring. Going for a submission maneuver. Ali full control of Rey Mysterio. Ali needs to find a way to capitalize here. To continue to be in control of Rey. Ali. I was just about to say, was looking for a way to capitalize. This may be it. Ali from the outside of the ring. Neckbreaker, vintage Ali. Ali's gonna finish this one off. He doesn't get paid by the hour. He's going for the 054 off the top rope. 054 time, and Mysterio gets the knees up. Mysterio got the knees up, and now Ali in a precarious position as Mysterio takes control of this match. Up the second rope, Mysterio launching himself into Ali. Mysterio looking to capitalize here. He sends Ali into the corner. Ali fights back. Ali goes to the ropes. Mysterio with the reversal. Ali with reversal. Back and forth we go. Hurricanrana, down goes Ali. And Ali's feeling the energy. It is electric here tonight in San Antonio. As he takes down Mysterio. Ali. Oh, reversal by Mysterio, knee to the plexus. And Mysterio may be going for it. Ali in position for the 619. Mysterio heads to the top rope to finish this one off, to go to the Rumble with a frog splash, shoulders down, hook of the leg, isn't enough to put Ali away. Ali powers out at 2. Absolutely incredible. Ali kicking out at 2 from the 619 and the frog splash. It is back to square one for both men. Remember, Ali tried the 054 earlier. Mysterio countered it. And now Ali heads to the top rope with Mysterio on the outside in front of our announce table. Ali off the top rope, eyes locked on Mysterio with a crossbody in the outside. Ali in control. Number one contenders match continues when Smackdown returns live on Fox. We are back live. This is Smackdown on Fox, presented by Progressive, your number one choice in auto insurance. This is a number one contenders match between Rey Mysterio and Mustafa Ali. The winner will face Pete Dunne for the Cruiserweight Championship at the end of the month at the Royal Rumble. As a reversal here by Ali. Ali heads to the ropes, takes down Mysterio. Mysterio very wise, going outside the ring. Mysterio continues in control here. Using the environment to his favor. Beautiful X Factor there by Mysterio, planting Ali into the outside of the arena, the floor outside the ring. Now Mysterio heads to the top rope, but Ali telegraphed that one, took Mysterio down from the top rope, and it is Mustafa the one that's headed to the top rope. Watch out here, going for the beautiful 450 splash, but Mysterio got the knees up one more time. Now Ali seems to be going for a power bomb, but Mysterio turning around into a cover, shoulders down, isn't enough to advance to the Royal Rumble. Could it be? Ali powers out at 2. Mysterio and Ali definitely trading a classic here tonight on SmackDown. Ali sent into the corner by Mysterio. Perhaps bad intentions from the master of the 619, but Ali with the reversal. Mustafa's on the top rope, looking out at Mysterio, hits that crossbody once more. Mysterio wiped out in the ring, and Ali is once again in control. Mysterio with the reversal now, sending Ali into the corner. Sidestep by Ali, attacking the arm. Mysterio could have been setting up for that 619 again. Ali just a little short from the ropes. He's using that to his advantage to turn this match into his favor once again, but a reversal by Mysterio. Suplex by Rey, follows it up with a cover. The ropes allow this match to continue. Now Ali in the ropes, bad intentions by Mysterio, slide down Mysterio, head scissors, takedown, and Ali in a bad position. Rey's looking to capitalize here. Rey's definitely looking to capitalize. Ali, precarious position. 619 for the second time in this match. Mysterio looking to capitalize, but Ali moves out of the way. Nobody home for Rey. Of course, we know the 619 obviously followed it up with either the top rope maneuver or the springboard maneuver, and Ali knew this. Very wise of Ali to move out of the way. He's not in control in this match right now, though. Oh, he may just be. He just turned it around. Shoulders down. Where the hell is the official? Shoulders down here. Mysterio turns it around, though. Shoulders down on Ali. Ali powers out at 2. What a match we're watching, everybody. Absolutely incredible. Mysterio and Ali here tonight on SmackDown. Ali looking to capitalize now. Dragging Mysterio all across ringside, but Mysterio very wisely with the reversal. And you know who's going to be watching this match very closely. That's Pete Dunne, the Cruiserweight Champion. He for sure has to be loving the amount of punishment that these two superstars are putting themselves to for an opportunity at that Cruiserweight Championship. These matches getting dangerously close to a double countout. Mysterio needs to get back in the ring. It's exactly what Rey Mysterio is doing as he heads to the top rope. Eyes locked on Ali, and Ali got the knees up. This time it's Ali, the one that gets the knees up. Mysterio trying to create some separation, but Ali's the one in control here. Sending Mysterio into the corner, but Mysterio looking to bounce back. Looking to put a stop to Ali. Ali going for a powerbomb here. Mysterio turning around into a cover. Mysterio turning around into a cover. Shoulders down. Isn't enough to go to the Royal Rumble. Ali powers out. It's Ali the one going for a powerbomb now. Powerbomb connects. Follows it over the cover. Shoulders on the mat. Isn't enough to put him away. Mysterio powers out. It's been absolutely fantastic, and it's all for the Cruiserweight Championship, ladies and gentlemen. The winner will go to Royal Rumble to face the Cruiserweight Champion, going for another 450. This time Mysterio gets the knees up. Mysterio taken down by Ali. Knee to the back of Mysterio, but Mysterio quickly finding a way out. Ali just continuing in controlling this match. What is next for both of these men? They have left it all in that ring. And Ali, you can tell Ali just trying to figure out what to do next. That may have cost him precious time here. He gets taken down. Mysterio doesn't follow that with a cover though. That's very interesting. And now it's Mysterio the one looking to capitalize here. Off the top rope. Frog splash connects. Shoulders down here. Hook on the leg isn't enough to advance to the Royal Rumble. Ali powers out again. And you can see the frustration on Rey Mysterio. But he's not giving up. Ray, top rope, once more, another frog splash, 2 in a row, shoulders down, hook on the leg, isn't enough. Mysterio's headed to the Rumble. What a match! Rey Mysterio and Mustafa Ali just put on a classic. And I feel like they know they did. Lots of respect between these two men. Mysterio's headed to the Rumble for the Cruiserweight Championship. What a match. And speaking of great matches, coming up next, big number one contenders match. Adam Cole, Andrade, The Miz, Nakamura, Styles, all with one goal. One of them will face Finn Balor for the WWE Championship at the Royal Rumble. Who will it be? We'll find out live in our main event next. And we would like to send a special thank you to AWOL Nation for the best. The official theme song for the Royal Rumble is available to stream right now on demand to Spotify and Apple Music. Go check it out. It's fun. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we just saw Rey Mysterio battle Mustafa Ali in a hell of a match. So what we can expect out of the Royal Rumble can be perhaps even better. The Cruiserweight Championship will be on the line between the champion Pete Dunne and the number one contender Rey Mysterio. First time Mysterio will face the Cruiserweight Champion for the title in over 20 years. The Mysterio winner will find out live at the Royal Rumble. Earlier tonight, we also saw Bayley become number one contender at the Smackdown Women's Championship. She'll go one-on-one against champion Shayna Baszler at the Royal Rumble. Shayna Baszler did the impossible. She defeated Becky Lynch. Will Bayley be able to dethrone Baszler? We'll find out live at the Rumble. And speaking of Women's Championships, the Raw Women's title will be on the line when champion Asuka goes one-on-one against Bianca Belair. Bianca's first ever championship match on pay-per-view. We're gonna see it at the Royal Rumble. Can the EST on Monday nights become champion? We'll find out live at the Rumble. Also for Monday Night Raw, the World Championship will be on the line between champion Samoa Joe and challenger John Cena. Samoa Joe has been going on a tear. He owns Monday Night Raw, but John Cena wants to win championship number 17. He won 16 at the Royal Rumble in 2017. Will he be able to do it again? We'll find out live at the Rumble at the end of the month. Speaking of Rumbles, the Women's Royal Rumble match. 15 from Raw, 15 from SmackDown. One goal, and that is to go to WrestleMania and face the Women's Champion of their choice. We know that Becky Lynch is already on the match. Who else is going to join her? We'll find out live at the Royal Rumble. And of course, the Men's Royal Rumble match. 15 from Raw, 15 from SmackDown. One goal, and that is to face the World Champion of their choosing at WrestleMania. We know the Beast, Brock Lesnar, will be a part of it. We can see the Undisputed Era, Mustafa Ali, Johnny Gargano, Buddy Murphy, all of them will be a part of the Royal Rumble match. Who will it be? Who's going to be the best? We'll find out live at the Rumble. And now it is time for our main event.
Making his way to the ring from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the United States Champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
The phenomenal one, AJ Styles, is the first one to make his way out here for the 5-man challenge, where the winner will face the WWE Champion Finn Balor for the title at the Royal Rumble. Styles wants to make it a champion versus champion affair. He already talked about becoming a double champion on social media earlier today. Will AJ Styles actually be able to pull it off? Of course, the first step for AJ would be to win this match tonight. A huge challenge is himself, 4 other of the best competitors on SmackDown Live, the top of the title scene, all of them fighting for an opportunity at the championship. And of course, we know the winner is headed to the Rumble, and the rest are headed to the Royal Rumble match.
And his opponent, first, from Panama City, Florida, weighing in at 205 pounds, he is Mr. Money in the Bank, Adam Cole.
Mr. Money in the Bank, Adam Cole, ready to capitalize on another huge opportunity. He could be champion and have the briefcase. But before we can get ahead of ourselves, he needs to win this match, which takes place as our main event, live next. Back live on Smackdown, number one contenders match underway. In the ring, AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura, Adam Cole, The Miz, and Andrade. Look at how smart Miz is. Getting out of the ring, watching the match from afar. We know it's a 5-man challenge. First one to score a pin or submission will advance to face the WWE Champion, Finn Balor, for the title at the Royal Rumble. Adam Cole dominating Shinsuke Nakamura on the outside of the ring. We know the long-standing rivalry between Cole and Nakamura. Nakamura gets sent face first into the turnbuckle post. Meanwhile, in the ring, it's Andrade and AJ. Of course, if anybody's gonna actually get a pinfall or submission, it's gonna be Andrade or AJ. They're the ones in the ring. My goodness, the power of Andrade. I don't know where to look. We have Shinsuke and Cole right here on our announce table. But Andrade and AJ putting on a clinic in the ring. Oh, what a kick by Nakamura on the outside. And now Styles carrying. Now Miz gets involved in his match finally. Nakamura dropped back into the ring. Reversal here by Nakamura. And now we have everybody in the ring. I think for the first time. Oh, well, I misspoke. There goes AJ up and over. Nakamura have a big knee. Here's Miz with a side Russian leg sweep on Shinsuke. Nice reversal by Miz. Miz now. Sending Adam Cole into the corner. There's the Ghost line. And the takedown by Miz. Adam Cole fighting back against Miz here. And so is Andrade against AJ. Back and forth we go. Over the third rope goes Miz. Reversal by Miz though. Side Russian leg sweep. Nakamura says, come on, and Miz says, well, you got it. He goes right for the head of Nakamura of a headlock. Everything on the line for these men. Only one of them will get the opportunity. AJ going for the calf crusher with the ropes. Allow Andrade to continue in this match. AJ now going after Nakamura. Going for the legs as well. But here's Miz. Carrying AJ and slamming him against the canvas. Miz going for the neckbreaker here. He gets it on Nakamura. Adam Cole back in the ring with a jawbreaker on Miz. Miz with the reversal. Sending Cole to the corner. Cole in trouble. Shoulder first into the turnbuckle post. Cole moves out of the way though. He goes up to the legs of Miz. Cole, super kick to Miz. Oh, and I don't think that was the best time to go in the corner and gloat. Meanwhile, AJ picks up where Cole left off. With an egg breaker on Miz right here in front of us. Miz is looking to get away from all of them. AJ and Cole are going at it, and Miz very wisely already on the other side of the ring. That's crazy. Meanwhile, Nakamura has Andrade in the ring. He's the only one who could get a pin right now. And there's Miz. Looking to capitalize on Nakamura, but Nakamura saw him coming. Look at those kicks by Nakamura. Reversal by Miz. Miz blocks it. Miz moves Nakamura in. Skull crushing finale. Call it. Miz maybe going to the Rumble, and the ropes allow this match to continue. Nakamura sent into the corner by Miz. Miz, bad intentions here. Bulldog off the second rope. Back in the ring, everybody now. Andrade Cien Almas joining Miz against Nakamura. And Nakamura fights back with an uppercut. And look at this, calf crusher locked in by AJ Styles, but Nakamura breaks it. Oh no, and a low blow by Andrade on AJ. Low blow by Andrade. AJ rolls out of the ring, very wise. But it's Miz, the one who's looking to capitalize with a neck breaker on Andrade. Field wide open for the Awesome One to score a pin here tonight. He's pushing Andrade back. Oh, what a forearm there. Look at Miz with the reversal. Neck breaker. Nakamura looking to capitalize though on Miz. Nakamura. Inverted suplex. Nakamura's in control. This match continues when Smackdown returns. We're back live on Smackdown. Number one contenders match underway. In the ring, Adam Cole, Andrade Cien Almas and The Miz outside. Shinsuke Nakamura and AJ, the winner, will face Finn Balor for the WWE Championship at the Royal Rumble. Adam Cole looking to capitalize. He's the only one in the ring with The Miz. Miz with the reversal on Cole. Cole with the reversal on Miz. Back and forth we go. Chop to the chest of Miz. Miz fights back with a kick to the plex. Miz looking to capitalize here. This is vintage Miz. He hooks him in. Everybody else outside the ring. DDT. Someone call it. This one could end right here. Hook on the leg isn't enough. Miz is headed to the Rumble.
Here is your winner, The Miz.
And it is now official Royal Rumble. At the end of the month, live from Houston, the WWE Championship will be on the line. It will be Finn Balor going one-on-one against The Miz for the WWE Championship in what I believe is a huge match for the title at the Rumble. Some would say that The Miz has started the year 2020 in an awesome way. Congratulations to The Miz on this huge victory. As he heads now over to the Royal Rumble, we are so excited to begin the road to WrestleMania. Thank you for joining us. Good night from San Antonio.